With NCHS Live, I'm Danny Miller here with Evans Branigan. Mr. Branigan, I have a couple questions for you about the senior cafeteria closing for 8th period. Just so you know, question, is it actually closed for sure?
The senior cafeteria during period 8 lunch is closed.
Alright, and is there a particular event that happened that would close it?
Last Friday, which I believe would have been the 15th, a call went out over the radio about seniors throwing food in the senior cafeteria. Even on a cane, I made my way to the cafeteria to find the remnants of a nice little skirmish with food that took place between some seniors and some kids who sit outside the senior cafeteria. One young lady was so bold that she walked up with her tray, or an open container of milk, and threw it on some people's tables. As she just walked away, confident that her behavior was supported. Contrary to popular belief, throwing of food and things of that sort can result in suspension and or expulsion. In this instance, because it was so widespread with seniors. When I say widespread, not everybody was involved, obviously, but enough seniors were involved to warrant we're going to close the cafeteria. More specifically, senior cafeteria for that day.
And for how long is suspension going to be in place?
We've not determined, when I say we, I mean me. I've not determined at this point whether it's going to be the remainder of the 9 weeks, which will take us to January, or if it's going to be just a few weeks. But based upon my conversation that day, I'm inclined at this point to leave it closed the remainder of the semester.
And when it does reopen next semester, if that happens, will there be any changes of policy within the cafeteria, or within the senior cafeteria?
Well, I think seniors have 100% control over their cafeteria. It's the senior cafeteria. For the majority of seniors, eat there themselves. We have a higher expectation of decorum and behavior for seniors. Throwing the food out, once again, not everyone was involved, but those people who sat back and watched and didn't tell them to stop, or didn't come up and say, hey, Mr. Branigan, can you get these folks to help us out here and stop all this? Not a single senior in that particular lunch stood up and showed any leadership in that instance. It was more the conversations that came at me were defending the seniors because, oh, somebody did something to them first. Or it was a senior saying, well, we weren't involved, so we shouldn't have to clean up their mess. See, we were even looking for seniors, anybody to step up and say, hey, we'll clean this up. Not a single person did in that particular lunch period. They were more concerned about defending why that everything was okay, it wasn't their fault, they shouldn't have to sit with these other people. But at no point did anyone say, this was done, Mr. Branigan, if I clean up, will you write me a pass to class? At no point did that happen.
Well, with NCHS Live's 5 question, I'm here with Mr. Branigan. Have a good day, North Central, and you're welcome.